Hey, it's James here with the Brains Report, and I am here to review the Aarke Carbonator 3 Premium Sparkling and Seltzer Water Maker. I've been using this for about 3 weeks now, and I am a big fan. Previously, I had used a popular SodaStream model, and yeah, I definitely like this one more, which we'll get into in a minute here. First of all, I want to talk a little about the setup process. It was very easy to set up. I had, within 5 minutes, I'd gone from it being completely in the box to having some great sparkling water. The setup is pretty basic. You can kind of see here the canisters in here. You just screw it into place. Very simple. It comes with step-by-step instructions that help with that. And you put this plate into place on the bottom here. And you'll want to clean the bottle out the first time. They recommend just rinsing it with lukewarm water, and then yeah, you're all set. Yeah, my past experiences, actually let's show you how this works before I get into the review here. As you can see, we have non-carbonated water, and you fill it up to the fill water here line. I'm going to take the lid off and just screw it into place until it's no longer screwy. You don't need to really wrench it on there too well. I just get it till it feels like it's stopped, and then I stop. And then you push down this lever you push down the lever until it makes that farting sound. Now, depending on how carbonated you like your water, you can just stop there. We tend to like our water extremely carbonated, so I do 3. And 3 is kind of the limit they recommend. Before you start the next one, wait for that release sound to stop. Let's do one more fart to get where I like it. And yeah, you can see how flippin' bubbly it is. It's just going wild with bubbliness. With the SodaStream, when I remove the bottle, there'd be like spray around. This does not have that issue. Another thing I like about this more than the SodaStream is it's easy to tell once you've carbonated enough. The SodaStream I had, you just push the top a few times, and there's a lot of trial and error involved. This is intuitive to use, and you can tell when it's carbonated enough. And then at this point, of course, you would put any flavoring you want to put into it. Unfortunately, you can only use this for carbonating water. You can't use it to carbonate, I don't know, apple cider vinegar or Gatorade, which I recommend. Don't mix carbonated water with Gatorade. I've done it, and it's not very good. But yeah, I'm tempted to shake this and show you how carbonated it is. I think I'll stop. I want to mention that the bottle here is not dishwasher safe. You might want to get like a good bottle brush and wash it that way. Other than that, the cleaning has been effortless. We're a very dirty family. We try to avoid cleaning things as much as possible, and as you can see in the 2 weeks, this has not gotten dirty at all, hanging out in our kitchen. Yeah, it looks great. This uses the ubiquitous CO2 cylinders, same ubiquitous CO2 cylinders that the SodaStream uses. You can get anywhere. You can also use DrinkMate or SodaSense. Right now, Aarke, I believe it's pronounced Aarke, I could be wrong, but I think it's Aarke. Right now, Aarke doesn't offer their own canisters, which doesn't really matter. You don't need it. You can use all the other ones. And I recommend having a couple of them so that when one of them, you go through all of one of them, you can just switch it out and put in the next one while you get around to filling the other one. What else do I want to cover? As you can see, this is an attractive piece of equipment. Yeah, I'll get up and bring it a little closer for you to look at. Ooh. Look at that. Refined beauty. Excellence. Elegance. The Aarke Carbonator 3. Aarke, feel free to use that in your commercials. Just cut that clip out and you can see how sparkly it's getting there. And I don't know if you can see well the darn ring light. The ring light helps and it also hinders sometimes. Mostly helps, that's why we're using it. I don't know if I mentioned the bottle is BPA free. And so we'll do a carbonation thing. We don't tend to drink it all in one go. So we'll do the carbonation thing and then put it in the refrigerator door. And we found that, by we I mean my wife and I, she's the big sparkly water drinker. I just drink a little bit. But we found that the carbonation stays for a few days. So if you put it in there and you don't happen to be drinking a lot of sparkly water, it will stay carbonated for you. You don't need to pour it out and do it again. I think I've covered most of what I want to cover. I strongly recommend this. It currently is kind of expensive. It's more expensive than most carbonation devices. It's $219. But that's because this is new. It came out within the last year, and so it'll likely come down in price over time. Something I like is this is very solidly built. Feels like it seems like metal throughout. You can get stainless steel and white varieties if this matte black isn't your jam. So I crunched some numbers here. If you're a LaCroix, trying to think of the American way to say LaCroix, but the LaCroix drinkers, if you drink that, it's about $4 for a 12-pack. And a 12-pack is similar, I think it works out to around a little more than 4 liters. With each cylinder, you get 60 liters. The cylinders are about $25 or $30. So all that factored in, the cylinders cost, if doing it on your own, it's about half the price than if you were to buy 12 packs at the store. But this is also much more convenient because you don't have to go to the store, you're right at home, fewer trips to the store, and you get to customize it. If you factor in the flavorings, you can make your own, by the way. There are plenty of good recipes out there. Maybe in the links in the description below, I'll leave a link to where to buy this, and I'll also leave a link to some recipes you might want to try out at home. But yeah, all that factored in, this could pay for itself pretty quickly over buying LaCroix. Of course, it all depends on how much you drink. If you drink a can a day, then you might pay for itself within a year. I didn't crunch those numbers. I was basically looking at the costs of using a cylinder of CO2, how much it costs for the cylinder of CO2 versus buying the cans, and it's about half the price. I don't know, take that info and do what you will with it. I really like the convenience though. It's nice. I strongly recommend, and even though I got this for free, most of the times products I get for free I would never buy on my own. This I would likely buy on my own because it pays for itself in the long run. It's a durable piece of equipment. I've prattled on long enough. Like I said, links to everything are below. Please comment if you have any questions or feedback. I get back to people within 24 hours. And as always, if you want to support our work, please subscribe. In the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy a little bubbly water. Stay bubbly.